Okay, the guy with 22 pounds of meth. Oh, YouTuber cements fucking his head in a microwave.
He does what?
Yeah, I sent it to you. It's in your messenger.
YouTuber cements head in microwave.
Yeah, YouTuber almost dies after cementing his head in a microwave. So I think we're ready.
That's what the music means.
Let's get this fucking plane in the air, shall we?
I heard this joke, or this lady was on this plane. She said, asking the stewardess, "How often do planes crash?" Stewardess says, "Just once."
Just once. I like it. That's a pretty old one.
Yeah.
So do you remember our friend Vanessa? What's her name? Vanessa.
Vanessa, call us. We're serious. 701-369-0029.
Vanessa Lee Jones. Well, I wrote a poem about Vanessa. Would you like to hear it?
My fucking mic stand is right in my fucking way.
Well,
I don't care. Yeah. Tell us your poem,
our
Sanchez.
poem. This is a poem. This is dedicated to Vanessa Lee Jones. Now,
Florida woman.
Yeah, she's a Florida gal. She's been in trouble a couple times. She's got a kind of habit
of flicking the bean in front of.
Yeah, masturbating in public, basically. So this is my ode to Vanessa. Vanessa Lee Jones was bored one day and was looking for something to do or a game to play. She thought about cards or a book or a show, but the crack that she'd smoked made her want to go. She wandered outside into the Florida sun, looking for excitement, looking for fun. She walked past cars and hotels and stores. She passed by junkies and pimps and whores, leaning on poles and cars and in front of doors. She was restless and shaky from the rock that she smoked. Then she got an urge, an idea, a thought so clean. I'll go to 7-Eleven and start flicking my bean. So her day was planned. Her mission was clear. She would rub one out while people were near. So she got to the door and reached in her jeans and was stroking and poking and feeling kind of mean. She had her finger up to the third knuckle when she noticed the kid and his weird, creepy uncle. She smiled and groaned and started to wiggle. The kid started crying. The uncle just giggled. The clerk ran out and told her to stop. She said, "I can't. I'm almost there." And she opened her eyes and saw the cop. The next thing she knew, she was coming so good, she noticed the kid had his pants full of wood. The cop then grabbed her and slipped on the cuffs and took her away and treated her rough. Her day was complete. The thing that it taught her was, maybe next time I'll do it over by the dumpster.
Popeye's dumpster, that is.
That's right, Popeye's fried chicken.
Great poem, Sanchez.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
you know.
Everybody, welcome back to Happy Hour News. This has been a hell of a fucking day, a hell of a weekend. It's Saturday. I'm going to try to get the video out by tomorrow, but you know what? Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow, so I don't give two fucks if this video gets out or not.
Yeah, and we live in the in the middle of fucking
nowhere,
the frozen shithole of Hoth right now. It's it was 17 degrees below zero when I got up this morning.
It was 34 below with wind chill.
With the wind chill, yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking just straight temperature.
Here's the
17
thing.
below.
We live in North Dakota. We can handle winter for a fucking week.
Yeah, it looks like we get a week to 7 to 10 days, maybe. This year. I mean, we've had it where it was 4 months in a fucking row. It never got above zero.
Well, yeah, but not this year. We were pretty.
We've been really good.
Perpetual fall this year.
It was just 10 days ago. It was 50 degrees outside.
60.
Yeah, 60 degrees. Yeah, that's crazy.
Good times. So I want to welcome everybody's belly back. Everybody back to Happy Hour News. Bars open. I need to mix me a fucking drink. I don't know what the fuck I did with my liquor. It's around here somewhere.
That's why they make a pause button.
Yeah, but I can't reach it from here on the camera.
Okay.
So, what do we have on tap this week for Happy Hour News team? Fucking Florida man.
We got a Florida man. This guy. I don't know.
This guy
right
here. Is there any fucking intro that needs to be done about this fucking guy right here?
Well, there's no doubt where he's from. Now, see, the thing is
he's proud.
It basically, for those of you who are only listening, he's a young man, not a bad looking guy with a pretty accurate tattoo of Florida right in the middle of his fucking forehead.
His fucking forehead.
Yep,
a Florida
right on his face.
Tattoo. This is a fucking Florida man.
I'm telling you, the Florida man. So here's my first thought was, if he would have done that in purple instead of black, he might have been able to get away with calling it like a birthmark or something. Because trust me, I'm just getting ready to celebrate my 64th birthday.
Yes, Sanchez, we know.
And
you old fuck.
Well, I got a ton of tattoos. Some of them,
none of Florida.
I wish I would have had them done in purple so they'd look like a fucking birthmark.
Well, like Brendan asked you last week, you got any Walmart tattoos?
Yeah, not yet. I'm looking.
You need to get one.
I'm looking at.
You need to get one.
Yeah. I'm not
so
sure
what did this Florida man do?
Well,
I don't have the stories up. This is all on you tonight.
It's all on me tonight. I'm running a show.
Last year this time we had a birthday special for Sanchez, and I handed the reins over to him to do the show.
Yeah, I probably fucking lost.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, we're falling down.
Let's fucking do it again.
But anyway, his name is Matthew Kyle Letham. He's 22 and he's from Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, he was arrested about 4:45. And he needed a ride. He got arrested for calling him up and said, "I need a fucking ride home." Yeah, so he called 911. I don't know, not yet. I don't see.
I will look.
There's no audio on my page.
Okay.
So, according to a court complaint, he called 911 twice for a ride home. Yeah, he cursed at the call taker saying, "Why won't you come fucking pick me up, you asshole?" This is Florida. Since the police emergency line does not double as a taxi dispatcher, Letham was charged with misuse of the 911 system. He was also hit with a marijuana possession charge after a cop found some pot on him during a post-arrest search. So, instant idiot, just add alcohol.
Just on alcohol. And instant idiot just for fucking having the fucking state of
Who
Florida
fucking gets a
tattooed on your goddamn forehead.
I knew a guy when I lived in Oregon, 100 years ago, that had a fucking tattoo right across his forehead, big letters, LSD.
Lucy in the sky.
I asked him when I met him, I said, "Dude, I got to ask you." He says, "Yeah, the tattoo, right?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Fuck, I can't see it." That was his answer. I can't see it.
But when he looked in the mirror, did it look right to him?
Looking at this guy, I don't know if he spent a lot of time with his face in the mirror.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably not.
There's a subculture in the hippie world that aren't big on mirrors or washcloths or
or soap.
Soap, yeah.
That's what is the thing with hippies? And would I be considered a follically impaired hippie?
Well, the thing is
I like good music.
Hippie is a mindset. It's not a lifestyle. Okay, to be a hippie is to go against the grain of what people consider mainline culture.
The machine.
Yeah, the machine. Which the machine has become so fucking. I think the whole big machine that we've been used to dealing with for like the last 30, 40 years has got a couple of teeth missing on the cogs. If you know what I mean? I think that every once in a while we get like this. It
ain't a problem till it's a problem.
It ain't a problem till it's a problem, yeah.
Use it till it breaks. You know how many times I fucking heard that?
But basically, if you're heavy into like peace and love and grooving on really heavy tunes, man,
I'm into that.
You can be a hippie.
I'm into that shit. I don't have hair though.
It's not a prerequisite to have hair.
Like long hair, long unkempt hair.
Well, I met Ken Kesey. All right, I met him, talked to him, had small conversations with him, but I did get to meet him before he died. And you wouldn't think he was a hippie, but he is like the fucking hippie. And he never had long hair and what people would call the quintessential hippie. with the overalls and the long hair and the love beads and the peace sign and the beard.
And the beard.
Yeah.
And always smoking a joint.
Always smoking a joint. Well, that's...
I'm just trying to figure it out.
There's people who aren't hippies that do that.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, well, it's, I think the age of the hippie's kind of gone.
Normally, we haven't had one of these stories in a long time. We got a poor guy.
Yeah, this guy is a poor guy.
Man visited ER 3 times before dying in Missouri hospital parking lot.
Yeah, this is a sad story. I don't know what the fuck was going on here because...
That's just uncalled for. A Missouri family is distraught after their patriarch died. The big question they have, could their husband and father have been saved?
No, I guess
the world may never know.
Yeah, we may never know, yeah.
His wife said they had multiple visits to the emergency room, but she says the hospital repeatedly refused to admit them. We went because it was close, said Belle, the man's wife. It's a decision, she said, that she regrets. I know I can't blame myself, but I wish I could have took him somewhere else, she said. He could have given his last, he would give his last to anybody. Her husband, David Bell, died in a parking lot in the Barnes Jewish St. Peter's Hospital after he had been complaining about severe chest pain. Fucker had a heart attack, I'm guessing.
I'm guessing probably so.
Felt like he was going through what was urgent and thought that the emergency rooms are for, Sadie Bell said. Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
That makes no sense. This is the third fucking visit for chest pains. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm not even a first responder. But I think I got a pretty good idea. If the fucking guy keeps coming back for chest pains, maybe you want to give him a few tests, maybe run him through some.
Well, here's the thing. I am a first responder, and if any patient ever utters those words as I have chest pains or I feel pressure, I feel,
right.
That is, we call for ALS right away. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're going to call for
advanced life support, right?
We'll get you taken care of.
Yeah.
Those are the magic words.
We are going to what are we going to do, Jenny? We're going to treat you.
Yes.
Right?
And if I can't, I will get someone there who can.
And when we get to the hospital, they're not going to fucking send you out to the parking lot.
Oh, fuck, this poor guy. So he died, huh?
Yeah, he fucking died, 3 times. Well, the thing was they were getting ready to take him to another hospital.
The third one.
And
the third hospital.
The second hospital. No, they kept taking him back to the first one.
Oh, he was rejected 3 times.
The night that he died, a coworker or a friend took him because he took him there because that's where he knew he had been going. So he thought he was doing the right thing, taking him to a place who was familiar with his problems.
I see.
Not knowing that they didn't give a fuck about the guy. So we need to make sure that we get that
name of that hospital out there.
Hospital.
This is an awfully long article, and I'm not going to waste anybody's time reading it because, this Happy Hour News team, we don't read articles. We read headlines.
Yeah, we read headlines. And if you want the full article, you can come to our website, and you can make sure that you get links to it.
Right
and
now,
that website is happyhournewsteam.com.
The full thing.
The full thing.
The full thing.
That's right. And episodes come out on Tuesday.
Every Tuesday morning, 3 a.m.
Links are usually up by Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday morning at the very latest.
Whenever Sanchez decides to wash his hands from scratching his balls.
That's right.
And type on the goddamn computer.
And Monday's my birthday, so Tuesday may be a little fucking tough for old Uncle Sanchez here.
Well, here's the deal. We ain't going to hear about Sanchez's birthday for another year. So this is Sanchez's happy birthday episode. Stay dirty, Sanchez.
That's right.
This one's for you. Take her away.
That's Sanchez El Dorado. The greatest fucking podcast name in the universe, I'll have you know. I was told that by another podcast.
We need to get you your own special website.
You know what?
SanchezElDorado.com.
SanchezElDorado.com.
And in the blue corner, weighing in at 352 pounds and 64 ounces, which would be 355 pounds.
Hey, I lost weight, 62 ounces.
Sanchez
El Dorado. Hey,
Dorado. Fish.
Don't have a Hispanic bone in my fucking body. Anyway, yeah, so this guy.
What about that one Mexican that fucked you in the ass that one night?
Yeah, we're not counting that.
Okay.
It was cold.
It was cold.
And he had a really small dick.
And if anybody else wants to get a hold of us, we at happyhrnews@gmail.com.
Right.
Or we have a phone number you could call, 701-369-0029.
He didn't even have to look at my cheat sheet. He knew that right off.
Just call us if you want to leave a message.
Leave
if
a message.
not,
hey, you know what? And even if you want to be on one of our podcasts, call that message. Give some contact info. We'll hook you up. We oftentimes we have people,
just calling in and talking with us because we do have some fucked up stories.
Last week we had a gal from Pixie from
Denver. Next on stage one.
Yeah.
And we had Lang Gang call in after that.
Lang Gang. He's almost a regular now.
Yeah. Pretty soon we're going to get more people. It's, hey, we'll just have some phone conversation. Fucking hey, what kind of story we got next, Sanchez?
I don't know what the fuck. How about...
it sounded like my voice was changing gears.
Have you heard about this story about the Rochester police that pepper sprayed this... it was an 8-year-old girl?
This 9-year-old girl that was being very fucking unruly.
Being unruly.
She should have got a whap on the butt.
Well, I don't know if she should have been pepper sprayed.
She was already cuffed.
Yeah, and in the back seat of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard this story before. Like, this ain't the first time this shit's happened.
Well, it turns out she's a frequent flyer. That's what they described her as, was a frequent flyer.
We have those in the ambulance, too.
Yeah. Well, she's 9 years old, which...
What happened?
Well, her mother was having problems with her. She was being unruly, so she called for help. They sent the police, of course.
There was I heard 9 fucking squad cars or something. There was it was
an
overabundance.
Overreaction to a 9-year-old girl. All right, a 9-year-old girl, unarmed, fucking harmless 9-year-old girl who's acting up. All right, this can't be the first time in the fucking world this shit has happened. Where you didn't need overwhelming force to fucking take care of it. So what? So she's 9.
Okay,
right? Her brain isn't even half developed yet,
and
you're going to try to hold her to a standard of an
adult.
Adult. That's crazy. That's fucking insanity.
Do we have? Okay, what's the story?
Well, the story is.
Give me the story, Sanchez.
All right, let me get to the beginning here. Well, there's an update right here on this. It says the officers involved in the incident have been suspended with pay. So they're getting a vacation for doing this shit, right? That's what I don't get is they overreact, they misbehave, and they get a fucking vacation. You got audio?
We got audio.
Or is that just a picture?
Fucking picture of audio.
This shit happens over and over again.
Well, actually, I think... Well, here we go.
I got
it. Well, I need it.
Well, it's on the same fucking page I'm on.
Oh, well, fuck it.
Anyway, so here's the story. Rochester, New York. Police in Rochester released 2 body cam videos Sunday of officers restraining a distraught 9-year-old girl who was handcuffed and sprayed with what police called a chemical irritant. Fucking pepper spray. The newspaper reported that prior to the release of the videos, Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren, what a name, expressed her concern for the child that was harmed during this incident that happened on Friday.
You gotta tell this officer.
I want my dad. I want my dad.
Hey,
that's fucked up. Don't want just do illegal, stupid, fucked up shit.
Quit filming us.
I'm not going to fucking play the rest of that because that's for a second half of our podcast.
I have actually kind of followed this a bit.
Okay, what happened?
And well, I mean, this is what happened. The kid was getting out of hand with her mom, and the cops came. Kid acted up. Cops handcuffed her, threw her in the back of the car. She continued to act up. They pepper sprayed her to try to subdue her. Kept calling for her dad. All right. So it's a terrible thing. Should have never happened that way. Why the police were even there, I don't understand.
And that many police. That was a shit ton of fucking cops they had there. I guess through the grapevine or through
9
whatever.
police officers and supervisors responded to the report of family trouble on Friday. The girl can be heard in her body camera videos from officers at the scene screaming frantically for her father as the officers try to restrain her.
Officers tried to force the girl into the patrol car, but she pulled away and kicked at them. In a statement Saturday, the police department said that this action required an officer to take the girl down to the ground, a fucking 9-year-old. Then the department said, for the minor's safety and at the request of the custodial parent on scene, the child was handcuffed and put in the back of a police car as they waited for the ambulance to arrive. Police said the girl disobeyed commands to put her feet in the car. An officer was then required to spray an irritant in the handcuffed girl's face. The handcuffed girl was not a threat. She was handcuffed.
She's 9.
She's 9.
Okay, so, and I don't have this page up, but I did read on a different website, on a different article, that there was a statement from their local policemen's union. All right. And he was the leader of their union. It was like a fucking social club union or something, who was their representative for the city this happened in. He said, well, it was justified. It was all justified because the kid had problems before, and the police have dealt with this kid before. All right. So they knew that the kid was going to be a problem. So they went ready to deal with a problem.
Sounds like those police have a problem.
It sounds like society has a problem when you've got a minor incident with a fucking 9-year-old kid, and you're calling a whole fucking raft of police officers who were, by the way, are sworn to uphold the law. I would like to see what fucking law was being violated here. You know. And I wish I would have bookmarked it, but there are several communities here in the country now who are moving away from calling cops in a situation like this, and they're forming new services, which are community action services. And there's one that had 709 calls and not one arrest.
I'm sorry, I laughed. I was just looking at the next story.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, the butt girl.
There's nothing funny about this 9-year-old getting pepper sprayed.
No, there's not.
I just kind of jumped ahead to the next story because the time's running out. And we're kind of just going to get prepared for what we're going to fucking see right now.
Yeah.
Too bad for this 9-year-old. All right.
Here we go.
Too bad.
Anyway. The gist is there are communities all over the country that are moving to a more community-style care network. Instead of calling the police, they have community action people who will come out. They're trained mental health professionals. They have different categories.
They're trained how to deal with this type of thing.
Well, nobody has to go to jail, get arrested, or fucking get pepper sprayed, or shot, or tased, or shit like that. You know, I mean, come on, people. When are you going to grow a fucking brain?
There you go.
All right,
Sanchez, settle down. Settle the fuck down. Settle the fuck down. Every goddamn time. All right, for our final video segment, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I don't have this one up yet.
Tonight. And I want to say tonight that Rocket 38s are playing in Dickinson.
Yeah, they're playing.
Johnny Saturn's in
Saturn's
Bismarck.
Playing in Bismarck, and we can't go see
We can't go to either one because we're podcasting and bringing you the news you didn't know you needed to fucking hear.
That's right.
Happy Hour News.
Happy fucking hour.
All right, our final story for
I can see why you laughed.
Our 30-minute video segment for YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, tell your friends on YouTube. I mean,
I can tell you this:
a lot of fucking work.
You just for this story alone, you need to go to the website so you can catch the links on this, so you can see
HappyHourNewsTeam.com.
So you can see the picture of this gal.
Well, we're going to show them.
Well, okay. Well, I just really want you to know. I want you to think in your deepest depths of your minds what it would be like to open your eyes one bright and cheery morning and roll over and see this fucking shit slid right next to you.
Tattooed Barbie teen spends 4K euros on body modification, including labia implants.
What the fuck do you implant in your labia?
More labia.
I guess. Oh, she is fucking scary looking.
It's kind of like, more cowbell, but more labia.
Yeah, well, more cowbell in your labia.
Aiden Mod, 19, from Rome, Italy, has been getting tattoos and piercings since she was 11. She even split her tongue, has over 20 piercings, and wants a boob job. Take it away from all the shit she got on her face. We'll show him in a second.
Look at my boob.
We'll show him in a second, Sanchez. You better rub one out here soon.
Well, you know how a lot of times you'll like walk up and talk to a girl with great big giant breasts, and she's wearing something with a whole lot of cleavage. She'll have to say, "Hey, my face is up here." This guy will be going, "Hey, my boobs are down here."
Well, this is a teenager. A teenager has revealed how she is turning herself into a body modification Barbie using invasive procedures, including tattooing her eyeballs and getting labia implants. Aiden Mod, 19, from Rome, Italy, is fascinated with modifying her body to extreme lengths and started at the age of 11. As a child, she would pierce her face with a needle in her bedroom. Now, 8 years later, she is covered in ink and hopes to get a butt and boob job. At the age of 15, the teenager sliced her tongue in two and self-performed procedure. She did the shit herself.
Holy cats. What? 15.
Yeah. As a child, she would pierce her face with a needle in her bedroom. Now, we did that. We did that. This is not recommended. Do not do this, says the doctors.
Yeah, we should probably, I would recommend it.
As the tongue holds an artery which, if severed, could cause death by blood loss.
Nice.
All right. You guys ready to see her?
Oh, this is crazy.
Here she is, Aiden Mod.
How would you like to have that in your fucking back pocket when you go to lunch? Oh, man.
Just digest that for a second, listeners. Look at her. I don't know, man. I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating cookies.
I don't know, even if your brother's name was Cookies?
Good point. Good point, Sanchez. Good fucking point.
I don't get it. I mean, I'm fucking old. I'm a grandpa. I don't get it.
What if she was wrinkled and had road maps on her legs?
Well, if she was that old, all them piercings had been stretched to the point where none of them would fucking stay in it anyway. All of her little posts would have to be fucking 3/4 of an inch in diameter.
Gauged.
I don't know.
Gauged.
Definitely gauged. And whatever she's got in her labia.
I'd like to know. I wonder if it's squishy like the...
I get blisters on my dick just from rubbing on my underwear. I can hate to believe what fucking happened. With
I bet you they put that gel that's like in mouse pads so your wrist doesn't get all fucked up. So your labia is extra squishy.
Extra squishy.
You could operate a mouse on her belly.
You got silicone.
Silicone implants. Yeah. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in once again to our YouTube special. Not really special. Our shit ain't special.
Ain't nothing fuck special about this.
It's just us tonight in the Good Idea studio doing it fucking...
like we do it every week.
A twofer.
Yep.
Tune in for our full hour special, released every Tuesday morning. We're just going to keep recording, except we shut the cameras off because we do it naked. So
you can tune in for that.
Tune in for that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks,
Sometimes
everybody.
you can hear skin flapping.
Let's take out with a little bit of Screaming Chewy and the guys from Gig. They got some shit they want to sell you.
And they fucking make everything. Are you tired of working in the heat, having a swamp in your butt crack? Ever wonder if there's a way to get relief? Well, wait no more, friend. Introducing new Man Ponds, a great new product from the guys who brought you vaginal Botox, a simple sanitary answer to the greasy, sweaty, crack flood that comes with the summer heat. Just insert Man Pond between your cheeks, and the ultra-absorbent lithium crayon space-age material will soak up all that excess crack sweat. Now a new Ocean Breeze, Potpourri, and fresh caught tuna scent. Man Pond from Gig Incorporated.